Hello and welcome to the Breaking Free podcast. I'm your host, Nathan Francis, and today I'm very grateful, very humbled to be joined by Anthony Pinna. Is that right, Pinna?
That's it, man. That's
Yeah,
it.
Anthony Pinna is the founder of Pure Match, which is a dating website for like minds and unvaxxed people. And he's got an awesome story of how all this started. He's got an awesome story himself as well. So I'm looking forward to this chat today. Anthony's lived a very interesting life so far, and I'm really grateful to have him on and talk about the awesome dating sites that are out there that are better than obviously Tinder, Bumble, and all your mainstream ones. So looking forward to pumping this up today. If you are single, if you are looking for some love or looking for some like minds, we'll put a link to Pure Match in the bottom for people to sign up to. With that being said, if you would like some candles, that link's still in the bottom as well. Vic's an awesome lady that sells crystal infused scented candles. Use my code Breaking Free, you get 10% off. With all that aside now, Anthony, welcome to my show, mate. I've been looking forward to this chat all week, actually, ever since I reached out to you. So let's get this show on the road. I'm looking forward to hearing your story because I actually haven't heard it yet. So I'll mute my microphone, you speak away, and let's rock and roll. Anthony, welcome.
Thank you, Nathan. It's a pleasure to be here, man. All right, where do we start? We'll take it back 2 years, man. At the peak of the insanity, we'll say. So it all started at we'll take it back to the 24th of July protest in Sydney. I attended. Crazy day, actually. A few events happened on the day, which wound me up around 4 weeks post the event, arrested. I was on house arrest for about 6 weeks. During that 6-week period, I went down the rabbit hole. I was an avid Telegram user. I went down channels that I couldn't even think of that were dishing out information that I'd never even seen in my whole life. And I had to find answers. I was waking up. I was seeing the world for what it truly was, a lie. Upon saying that, I was exposing myself to information about what they were doing to us, in terms of the vax, and the reasoning behind what they were doing to us. So, like a lot of people, I was shocked of what was inside of it, and I was worried about what it could do to certain people. So, I had come to the conclusion that dating someone or having intimate relationships with someone or even conversing with someone that was vaxxed wasn't on my frequency. It wasn't what I was vibrating with. I wanted more in life. I wanted to see, wanted to hear, wanted to experience more. Like there was just that flatness of that conversation. So I'd searched up what was around, if there was an app for like-minded individuals, and there wasn't. So in Australia anyway. So I'd searched overseas if there was, and there was one, Unjected. However, they had been banned from the App Store for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
So I had searched for it in Australia. There was nothing. I told my a very good friend of mine about it, and he said, "Oh, do you reckon it'll work?" I go, "I don't know. I'm not sure." He goes, "Well, we just left it at that." So I just gone about my life, still thinking at the back of my head, maybe like an app like that would work. It would be good for people to just sort of connect with each other. And then I'd posted a comment. I was on a channel. Small shout out to Diego from the 5'8" Take. I was on his channel one day, and he'd put a post on his channel, and it was relating to unvaxxed dating or etc. And I posted, I think I have an idea for an app for connecting like-minded individuals. And he had commented with, "Don't think, just do. They will come." So big shout out to Diogo, because he's the push behind me actually wanting to take a dive into actually getting this together. So upon that happening, I sort of looked into web development, how to get started, where do you even start, what do you do? I'm a tradie by background. This is a jungle to me. I've gone in with a pitchfork. I don't know what to do. So I was researching how to get this done. So we started off with getting a web page designed. Very, very minimal knowledge behind it. It didn't even have a SSL attached to the web page. I had no idea, and the Australian article put an article about me with saying how, you know, anti-vax site having security risks for individuals, as they do, tarnishing our name like always. So we fixed that. We fixed the SSL. So the actual page was a pre-registration page just to see who was interested, and we actually had over 1,000 people that were interested in the actual pre-registration page, which told me, okay, like this is something that people want. So you know what, we took the next step. I went on Upwork, looked for a development team, found one, and we kicked off. I sent through designs, what I wanted, not knowing what to do, dude. I was going in blind. So we had that development team for about 4 months. We launched. The site in its early development was not what it was now. It was very well, wasn't the best, we'll say. For me, I didn't know what was good, what was not good, so I was taking it as it was. We had gone live for a while. We had a lot of hiccups with the original site, and I come to the agreement that, okay, look, this needs to be better. We had reassessed our options, and we decided to bring on a creative director. Shout out to Paul, my man. He's brought my mind to life. He's literally brought my ideas and has made it a reality. He's done an amazing job with the designs on Pure as it is today. So him coming on board, we got rid of the original development team. We hired a new development team at the Aaron Knight agency. They've done an incredible job so far with Pure as well. And we're going as it is. So we're live. We're helping people connect, and we're going to change the world, man. We've got big plans for Pure.
I love it. That's such an awesome story, mate. Because I just happened to be on Google one day, just looking for.
There's not much else, man. There's not much else.
Look at the different platforms to connect with like minds, and I came across Pure, and I was like, I gotta message this team because I just got to get this out there. Like, there's so many, like, people are so I guess turned away from Tinder and Bumble and Hinge and all those common ones because it's filled with people that obviously aren't like-minded, or and it's got the rep for the hookup stuff, and I guess that it's just a better format and a better place for people with like minds to connect and test. You should be very proud of yourself, man. That's just awesome.
Thanks. No, thanks. Look, thanks. I appreciate it, Nathan. Look, it's all about cutting to the chase. Like on Tinder, you're meeting a lot of docile people, man. Like it's people that just are not with it, or not with are not on our vibe. They're not on our vibe. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want. There's no questions asked about life, about reality. Like, there's
lots of small talk.
It's just a piss take. I'm sorry to say, it's a piss take. Like, I want more. I want experience. I want to know what's inside your head. What's going on? I don't know about Gucci. I don't know about Louis Vuitton. Like, I don't need to know about that. That's materialistic. That's shit. That's not what I want. You know what I mean? There's nothing pure about that at all.
No.
So we're cutting to the chase. If you want to meet someone that's like-minded, get on Pure.
Love it. It's interesting because as you do the work on yourself and you start to awaken to the truths of the world, the truths within you too. You just turn your back on those mainstream platforms, all those things, and there'll be a lot of people out there that are silently listening, silently watching, that have turned their back on that and looking for something better. And just, I second that motion. Sign up. I'm on there for those that are wanting to connect.
Look, we're only limited to Australia at the moment. We actually have plans to go abroad soon, very soon actually. Member base is growing day by day. So if you are in a remote area, have no worries. Like, you'll meet someone very soon, I guarantee it. With what we have planned, what we want to do, we want to empower our members. So long term, we're going to be introducing a lot of material that will help people that will give people the tools necessary to traverse this world we find ourselves in. And when I say that, the people that are listening to understand what I'm saying here. The word trust and equity is a big thing, and it's only knowledge that has become available to us, well, to me anyway, in the last 2 years. Now, with trust and equity, essentially it's an exit. It's a complete exit. And if you understand it and know how to word yourself in the system to exit the system, you're essentially free, man. So Paul out that works with us, he's very versed in this trust and equity part of life. So we're going to be implementing a learning platform essentially. So it's going to equip people with knowledge to really understand where they are and how to get out of it. In saying that as well, we do advertise on our site conscious products. So any companies out there that you may broadcast to that have conscious products, organic products, we want to give people an alternative to big pharma shit. So holistic products, natural organic products that will help people essentially. Nothing with GMO, no shit, man. Just no shit.
I love that. If anyone's got a business out there that's selling this natural stuff, get in touch with Anthony. I'll put his email address in the bottom and that's awesome that you're going to advertise some businesses that aren't really promoting stuff that's big pharma. So that's awesome too, man. Love that.
It's necessary, man. It's necessary. Like in the actual early days of Pure, we were going to have a section for businesses that didn't discriminate.
Oh, cool.
However, the government QuickSmart turned their backs on that one. So we actually we seized operations on that. Because that was a big thing back when everything kicked off. It was unprecedented. Who would have thought that you wouldn't be able to go shop if you didn't have a fucking needle in you?
Exactly.
It's a joke. It's madness, man. It's madness.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We're moving forward though, which is for me personally, I see the light of the tunnel. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Sorry. A lot of people that I've met, I don't see like eye to eye with that. They feel that it's just going to get worse and worse, and that's what's wrong with the world at the moment. If you don't manifest the good, it won't come, man. It won't come. If you're forever in a dark spot where they want you to be, nothing good will come, man. So that's why if you're on Pure, or if you're on all these alternative matching sites, unjected, toxin-free singles, there's Awaken Single that's based in Melbourne. If you're on these platforms, it's a step forward, man. You're connecting with people that want to make a difference, want to make a better change, that are on a good frequency, got a good vibe. It's just good, very good. It's pure. For the namesake, it's just a pure thing. It's good. It's happy. It's love, man. So it's what it's about.
Exactly.
Change better.
Love over fear, because they want us in that low state of vibration, and I often say it too, is that low state of vibration makes you easier to rule, lie to, govern, manipulate, steal from. Hence the last 60 years on this planet. So
100%, man. So the way I see it, dude, is that we're okay. I say this to everyone that I meet that goes down this conversation with me. I'm looking at the chess. We're playing chess at the moment, me and you. And I'm looking down at the chessboard, and then I look up at you. You look down at the chessboard, and you see that you're stuffed in about 6 moves. You see it. I look at you. I know that you see you're stuffed in 6 moves. So all you can do now is prolong the inevitable defeat that you're going to face. That's where we are now, man.
Yeah,
that's where we are now. It's over for them. It's over. Like, there's too much of us awake. We're too strong. We bring it on. Come at us, man. Come at us. We got this. So, in saying that, the top level's gone. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're inheriting that top level of existence. So it's up to us now that are inheriting this, that are making those big chess moves that are going to be key plays in the world to come, to make better change, to not go down the path of what they've done, and to make these plays better, man.
Yeah, that's so powerful.
It is, yes. It's a powerful thing. It's a powerful time to be alive. It's a
It
crazy.
is.
We're here for a reason, dude. So
Depending how woo you want to go, we actually all chose to be here for this time too.
we did. This is just a vessel. You're a vessel.
Yeah,
I'm a vessel.
exactly.
Whatever's inside controlling out these vessels is powerful, man. And
It
people don't
is.
realize how powerful they are.
That's our
They
power
don't.
right there.
Exactly right, dude. Exactly right. And
Yeah.
for someone to unlock that power is a truly wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing, man. Yeah, it's a human being has the power to bring a thought to life. To life. Someone made this laptop. Someone made this phone. Someone made this from this. Like it's just come to life. If he's positive, the reality it's externally is positive. So if you've got an asshole that's making moves, calling shots, you're gonna have an asshole world. Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't be an asshole.
I agreed. Awesome. I've got a couple of questions about Pure. So where do I start with the questions? For someone out there that's, I guess, I know we do need to touch on it. Is it a place for also, I guess, homosexual people to meet up as well, not just straight?
Yeah, of course. Look, Pure doesn't discriminate.
Awesome.
Don't discriminate. If it's just look, if you're like-minded, you're on the same path. That's what it's about, man. That's what
Awesome.
it's about.
Love that.
All right.
Love that. What else have I got for you? I've got a couple other questions. Do you have like a premium? It's like Tinder and Bumble. You got to pay to get more of experience. Yep.
Yeah, essentially, it's free to Pure's free to join. There is a premium membership available. It just gives you extra added perks, unlimited likes. So someone may like you in the feed, and that will jump into the Who Likes You section. At the moment, if you're on the free version, those profiles are blurred. With premium membership, obviously, you'll have those profiles available at the ready.
Yep.
This is a bit of a insight into what we're going to bring soon as well. We're going to have a members only section. That will have all members worldwide live, ready to go at the touch of a button. So at the moment, it's just feed by feed. So profile may appear on your feed, yes or no. Same as Tinder, same as Hinge, same as Bumble. But yeah, we have plans to make all profiles available, ready to go, so you can converse with whoever you want to converse with.
That's awesome, man. I love our tangent before too, because our power is obviously is reawakening to who we are and remembering why we're here and stuff too. So it's from what I've only been on the app for about, I don't know, a month or so. I haven't really given it much of a go, so I might jump back on and see what's going on. But when will that be available worldwide? Because I have listeners all over the world. So when will this be available in, say, Europe and America and Canada and that?
Okay, so we're looking at our, so we've looked at the big three. So big three being US, UK, and possibly Canada.
Yep.
Canada has a very large movement happening.
Yes, they do.
As was visual with the Trucker for Freedom movement.
Yep.
That was amazing what they did over there.
Good.
So we're about a month or so, month or 2 months, month or so, 2 months. Yeah, we'll say that. Yeah,
sweet. Is there
a word to it, but we're aiming for that.
Yep. Is there like a sign up page for the internationals to sign up so they get an email alert to say it's live, or is there anything like that they can jump on and read the details?
What we're going to do is we're going to look into getting marketing ready over there. So we'll be obviously, I know there's one marketing agency that's very I don't like using the term left and right, but they are right-minded. Public Square. So I'll be utilizing that platform to get Pure's name out there.
Yep.
From there, it'll just be word of mouth, as has been here. Word of mouth has caught the domino effect, and it's worked so far. So it's just a matter of word of mouth, man.
Yeah, sweet.
People want the platform, so they know the platform's there. They'll come.
Awesome, sweet. I don't think I have any other questions for you. Is there anything else about Pure that? I love the T-shirt, mate. I might get my hands on one of those and wear it around.
It's a prototype, but yeah, they'll be available very soon, man. Very soon. I'll send you one over.
Yeah, awesome. Just in terms of, your story, it's very similar to mine. We awoke during the COVID period. I'm very grateful that I did it awake. I wouldn't have this podcast. I wouldn't have any of these platforms that I have. So I'm very grateful for the experience. But a lot of people out there really struggled to, I guess, move forward in life and do all these things. People are very lost and lonely and all those things. So it's awesome to have a platform like this where people can come together, like minds, and make friends and fall in love, and all those things we've come here to do. So really awesome that you've done that, man. And is there anything else that you're willing to share?
Look, in following up from what you just said, I wish that we had launched sooner, man, because the suicide rate during the time of insanity was fucking disgusting. A very good friend of mine actually took his own. He was battling prior things, but he it was a factor for him as well, taking his life. So if we could have saved one life, it would have been good. People couldn't come to terms with what was happening. It was, how could you? Some people couldn't. It was it was sad, man.
It was
very sad. We want to make change, so we're gonna make change. That's it. Time's up.
Yep.
Time's up for them, man. Our time to shine.
It is powerful, man. Just in terms of the app as well, will it, obviously you can't download it. Is it just on the website? You obviously.
At the moment, good question. Reason being we are web-based is to avoid censorship. So I didn't want to splurge because I'm working.
Oh.
There's no external funding for Pure. Working flat stick to get this sorted on our own parts. So our wage has gone straight towards it. So it is web-based to avoid censorship. Argument's sake, hierarchy, Google wants to take it down. Our data is stored on our servers. So we've chosen a hosting company that is quite awake. I'm not sure if you heard of Epic.
I have
Epic.com. So they're as far as awake goes, they're up there. So we're associated with them. So if we do get taken down, our data is safe. People's data is safe. That's our main concern. People were very weary about giving their data away. Initially they thought it was a government psyop to sort of get people's data and whatnot. But in saying that, if you hadn't taken it, you're in the system already, man. If I'm not taking it, so it's
exactly. You're actually in the system from the moment you fly out of the womb with your birth certificate anyway.
100%. Once those digits are on your birth certificate, man, you're in.
That's it.
But that's, in saying that, that's where, as I was saying beforehand, the trust and equity. It plays a part of exiting the system. So whoever's got their birth certificates on them, keep it close and handy. It's gonna come in handy very soon.
Yep, I agree. Just in terms of your journey as well, man. I guess when you found the idea to do this, it sounds like this is like your soul path, man, and that's pretty powerful too.
I've prior to waking up, Nath. I was a loose cannon. I was depressed. Didn't know what to do. I was taking narcotics. I was a mess, man. Didn't know what to do. I had no purpose in life, man. Had no purpose. So I feel like once I'd woken up, I've always been empathic. I've always worried about the next person next to me. I've always wanted to uplift everyone around me to make sure everyone's having a good time. Everyone's just on a good vibe. Doing this and what I want to do, the positive impact that I know it's going to have on the world, it just makes me feel empowered, like, for what it's going to bring. Yeah, it does. It really does, man. It really does. I wish everyone can find that purpose in life.
Yeah.
Whatever it is you want to do. If you're making a positive change in the world, it's going to empower you to make a massive difference to the scale of what we're on. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Find it, enjoy it, embrace it, go for it.
I second that motion. I often ask my guests near the end, Anthony, and I'm going to ask you this question. So I wasn't going to ask because we're talking about dating, but if someone's watching this and they are feeling lonely and sad, and I guess they've broken up with their partner and they're feeling in that low vibration, they're in fear and they've lost their path, they've lost, I guess, who they are. What would be your piece of advice to give those people to actually start their journey to rediscovering themselves?
Okay. For me, you're always getting tested. The universe is always sending you tests. Now it's up to you as the individual to differentiate between what those tests mean. So it could mean anything. It could mean someone coming down the road and looking at you and just smiling. Could be a penny or a $5 note coming in front of you, and it could be anything. A test, or someone might say something to you, and it could just change your auric field. Embrace it, understand it, and make the change that it's giving you into your life to put you back on path. I've been in the low. I've been in the low of the lows, man. And it takes some really strong healing and strong understanding of what's going on to really push forward. So whoever's out there listening that is going through a tough time, it gets better here. It gets better here. It's all here. It's all here. Don't let the external fuck around with it. You're powerful. You're fucking so powerful. You don't understand. I'm telling you right now, and don't let the external fuck with you, because it means shit. It means shit. Here's just the battlefield. This is just the battlefield, man. And we're all at war. Doesn't matter what you're doing, you're all at war. Now it's up to you whether you want to win or not. It all starts here, man.
I love that. That's such an awesome way to finish. Anthony, thank you for jumping on. Where can people find you? Do you have social media yourself?
I don't have myself personally. I don't really have social media. I have LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I do have Facebook for business reasons, just for pure sake.
Yep.
But Instagram, I don't really. Yeah, I've that's one of my things from waking up. Pushed away from it.
Fair enough.
If you want to follow Pure on Instagram, we're on Instagram.
Yep.
We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Keep an eye out for us. Keep updated with what we're posting. So just stay in the loop, and yeah, more to come. Stay tuned.
We'll put a link to Pure, the website in the bottom. We'll put a link to all Pure's socials. If you're single, if you're lonely, if you've lost your tribe and you want to find a new tribe, if you're single and you have broken up with your partner or you're struggling to find love, jump on Pure. You may just find what you're looking for.
100%.
All right, thanks for jumping on, mate. I really appreciate it. We'll have to do this
likewise.
again. When you launch worldwide, brother, we'll get you back on again.
Yeah, done. Thanks, mate.
Looking forward to it. Thank you very much for listening wherever in the world you are. It's been the Breaking Free podcast. I'll see you guys again real soon with another awesome guest. So thank you for tuning in.